Oh, Tannenbaum, oh, Tannenbaum, we need offensive linemen.
Slam! Bum-ba-da, bum-ba-da. It's electric football. Slam! Bum-ba-da, bum-ba-da. Cowboys versus the Vikings, and we're going to lose. Dag nabbit, that's 2 times we had Detroit deep in their own. Late in the fourth, we were winning. So you tell me our defense is great? It is not. Great defenses make that stop. The Cowboys are going to myrtleize us.
The boys find ways to win. The Vikings find ways to lose. I am taking your Dallas Cowboys.
Chiefs at Falcons, and wowza, I love this matchup. The Chiefs D has been very impressive. The Chiefs on a couple of good wins this season, and I like them in this. I like defense over offense late in the season. Give me the Chiefs.
Did you think the Chiefs' defense was really good, or is Denver's offense not very good in the game the other night? Thoughts?
Old Shinerbach fills my mind, and I came up with the funky prognostications. I actually think Justin Houston is a monster. Okay. So, if you watch this show, you know I love pass rush and pass rushers. And I hope that Kansas City will be able to get the pressure and make make Matty Ice melt and make my prediction come true.
All right.
You think it was more...
I'm not sure. I watched the game and I can't tell. It's hard to tell with the Broncos because I just have no read on their offense. I like the Falcons.
Lions at Saints. It's a shootout. Come on, and if you watch this show, I like the little mole man, that little Drew Brees. At home, I like him just flinging the ball. Stafford's going to be doing the same thing, 45-42 in this one, but give me the Saints.
Yeah, the Lions are doing just enough to win, but they haven't faced an offense like this, and I don't think they can do enough to win this one. I'm taking that little Drew Brees and those lovely Saints from Nolans.
All right, we got the Rams at the Pats, and this is the exact opposite. This one's going to be a 7-6.
It's a shootout. It's all right.
What's the opposite of a shootout? A knife fight? Spoon fight?
And they didn't bring the knife.
What the hell is this? Gronk should sit out until he's all the freaking way healthy, and they should bubble wrap him until the playoffs at this point. They can win this game. They can secure themselves, they will get in the playoffs after this win. What's his name? Belichick is the master of his own domain. Yada, yada, yada. No soup for you. I like the Pats.
Belichick baffles Goff. Brady crushes their defense. And quite frankly, Miami had to go and spend a week to play 2 games in California. Does that happen to the New England Patriots? No, they all get to visit. God, I hate the NFL. Taking the Patriots.
Denver at Jacksonville. And Stu may not have gotten a good read on where Denver is right now, but
I will this week.
They're going to be in Jacksonville, who is already trying to figure out if there's any way they can jump over the Browns.
Well, they want to go to Vegas.
They want to go somewhere. Mexico City, Vegas, Parsippany. I don't freaking know. But Denver wins this game. Bye-bye.
Yeah, this isn't close. The Broncos lost to the Chiefs, and they're going to come take it out on Jacksonville. That's basically what's going to happen. So I'm sorry, Jaguars fans, you're doomed this week.
Houston at Green Bay, and Green Bay all of a sudden woke up last night, and Aaron Rodgers found that pinpoint accuracy that he's been known for. Some of those passes were really beautiful. I mean, just dropping them in right by the defender's hands. I was let down by Houston. I rolled the dice last week.
So did my son, which cost us the week.
Came up craps. So did Stu Jr. So I'm going Green Bay. Stu?
Look, Packers may have a tough time against Houston here. It's a better D than we're all thinking here. But the Packers found their mojo against the Eagles. I think they finally. Excuse me. Oh man,
Stu's got his mojo working.
I had pasta for sure, baby. I just don't see that the Texans are going to be able to keep up with the Packers. I think they can score on the Packers because I hate the Packers defense. Packers.
There you go. Eagles at Bengals. And the end of the Bengals-Baltimore game was fun, wasn't it?
I don't know.
Oh, you didn't see that?
I did not see it.
So Baltimore decides they have to punt, and they decide that every single offensive lineman is just going to hold as long as they can while their punter stands back there like...
Really? I'll have to
and
watch
and
this.
the clock runs out, and that's the game.
Oh, and they didn't have to punt.
But it looked like
Oh, it's brilliant.
It looked like 11. It looked like a hockey fight where they all grab a jersey and they're like. There were a couple of. It looked like 11 UFC clinches. You know, they were in the clinch. People were kneeing and judo throwing. It was a really bizarre move.
I didn't see it. I'll have to
The
look.
NFL might want to try and figure out a way to prevent that, because if I'm a defensive lineman and I see that happening all across, I'm taking my cheap shots at that point.
If you're going to hold like that, yeah.
Eagles lost against Green Bay, but I gotta tell you, Carson Wentz really impresses me.
Good game.
They didn't even put up a whole lot of points, but some of the throws he made, his athleticism is better than I give him credit for. Give that kid time to grow, and he's going to be something special, I think. I'm taking the Eagles.
Quietly, the Bengals are 3-7-1 and out of it. I didn't even know it. I mean, that's how non-existent they are around here as far as guys I know that like football teams. The Bengals aren't one of them. The Eagles have a slim chance, but it's a chance. And I still like the Stripes at home to start now upsetting teams. You know, this is one of those weeks where you got, they're packing in. No, they're going to
It's
score.
too late. Let's play hard.
So I'm taking the Bengals.
All right. Dolphins at Ravens. Go, Stu.
Ravens always give Miami fits.
Stu. I'm giving you fits.
Yeah, you are. Ravens have the better defense, and the Fins' offensive line, as I mentioned at the top of the show, is a patchwork of nobodies. Until we get Pouncey and Tunsil and Albert back, this is a tough defense to go against. We struggled with San Francisco.
You won.
But they did stack the line and said beat us with the pass,
Which is what the Ravens are going to do.
While I'd like to see a Miami win here, I am going to go take the Ravens because the line is like 3.5, and I think that's right. Taking the Ravens.
I'm with you for all the same reasons. I think Baltimore's defense is going to force Tannehill to throw one or two times too many. Get the turnover, win the turnover battle at home. I think they're going to win. San Fran at Chicago.
I hate when you think logically.
I do tend to do that.
Do we have to discuss this game?
Yes, really quick. Matt Barkley had a very good game, which could have been a much better game if they didn't drop 10 balls, including touchdown passes. Get that away from me. What are you throwing that at me for, Matt?
We all have allergies.
I mean, Jesus. Do they not have a professional? Where is Tom Waddle when you need him?
I couldn't tell you. You'll tell me later who Tom Waddle is.
Oh, come on. Tom Waddle, he was my hero. A little guy that went across the middle and just got destroyed like I did.
Not remembering.
Anyway, I actually like them in this game because they're at home, and I think maybe they'll hold on to the ball this week. They may have found something in Matt Barkley. Who knows?
Niners look pretty good against Miami. I'm taking the Niners.
Yep. I circled both teams, crossed them out. It was a tough game. Bills at Raiders.
Good game.
Gutsy Derek Carr. I don't think it's going to be as close as you might if you say good game. I think the Raiders are actually on a roll. I think they're winning the kind of games like last week that good teams actually pull out. In the past, that's the kind of game that the Raiders lost. Now they're
Miami's doing the same thing.
They're winning them. So I'm still believing this week. I'm taking the Raiders.
I don't know. The Raiders had the last-minute win against the Carolina Panthers, and Buffalo did struggle with Jacksonville. But the Raiders are vulnerable to this type of team. The running quarterback, and you saw it with Cam. He's hard. He's hard to defend. He's always about to take a run if he has to, although he doesn't run as often as I'd like him to. And my pick is the Raiders if Carr is healthy. I don't know his status. It looked like he broke his finger while I was watching the game, but he came back in and finished the game. Don't know what his status is, but I'm taking the Raiders.
You got to assume that if he finished, that's what I meant by gutsy. You got to assume if he finished that game that he's going to give it a go this week. I could be wrong.
Oh, I would think so, but
Tuesday night, folks, check your injury reports.
But if his finger's bent this way at the end of the game, which I didn't see.
Oh God, I can't think of the offensive line.
Baldinger.
Yeah, Brian Baldinger.
I know it's hard to watch him on
look
TV.
At him.
I know.
The Baldinger finger. I give you the Baldinger finger.
Get one of those #1 foam things so we don't have to look at it.
Wear some mittens,
You
Baldinger.
disgust it.
You disgust us. You're a hell of a tough player.
Woo! Yeah, he is.
Giants at Steelers, and this is the week where the Giants' happy train derails. I'm sorry, but they've, we kicked the snot out of Chicago and Cleveland. Oh, look at Well, I'll give JPP this. Talking about hands.
Yeah, he's coming on.
Messed up hands. for all the grief,
Baldinger a step further.
for all the grief you've given him and all that, and we've given him, it was a stupid way to injure yourself, almost cost your career. But he has come back from that and seems to be learning how to cope and is making plays. Granted, against bad teams, Cleveland and Chicago. Do you remember Aaron Von Raschke and the Claw? He would grab a guy like this, and the guy would go unconscious. But yeah,
Young
you had
Frankenstein?
to pro wrestling. Sorry.
No, I never watched that.
I like the Steelers in this game. I think the Giants' secondary is their strong point, but I don't think they hold up against a Steelers team at home. And the Giants' lack of a running game, they tried very hard to establish it against Cleveland. But this is the time of the year where that really comes into play. If you can't close a game out in the last 5 minutes, just pounding the ball, which the Giants can, you are vulnerable. Give me the Steelers.
Yeah, the Steelers are up and down. This is one of those where you circle both teams here. The Giants are on a 6-game winning streak, albeit against a couple mad teams. But you know what?
Very mad.
But you're winning the games, and at the end of the year, you go by W's and not by stats. But I think this is a pretty even battle as far as the two teams go. I'm rooting Giants as a Dolphin fan, but I'm taking the Steelers.
All right. Washington.
Almost said it.
At St. Louis. And Stu hates second road week teams.
I do.
But I was impressed by the Redskins hanging tough against the Cowboys. Long break now, and Arizona, a team that has underperformed this year. I like the Washington team on the road.
Say what you will about the Redskins, but they keep winning games. Hard-fought ones. They're not winning lopsided victories or anything like that. They're in games that everyone's getting beat up on both sides. This could be Arizona's win, but I don't know. Cousins, if he gets the time, and I think he's going to, and starts hitting Garcon and Crowder and Jackson, I think they win this. I think I'm taking the Redskins here.
Don't forget the tight ends either. They, what's his name? Davis and Reed. They have an impressive aerial attack. And Cousins, how you like him now? Tampa at San Diego, and look out, Stu! Pirates ahoy!
How about those Buccaneers?
Yeah,
huh?
no, putting together an impressive. Mike Evans is the head pirate, the captain, Captain Tall Hands, or whatever the hell you want to call him, Captain End Zone, because
he's always in it.
Yeah, and he's hard to stop with his size, and Winston is obviously looking for him. San Diego, maybe I'm underestimating him here, but I am taking the Bucs.
Wow, I would love to take the Bucs. But I just think the Chargers are a little better team, and I'm taking the Chargers.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's what makes electric football.
Yeah.
Stu being wrong and me being right.
Plus, I think the Bucs just won their Super Bowl by beating Seattle. So
Carolina at the aforementioned Seattle team and bounce back different week.
How's that for timing?
Yes. Panthers realize all hope is gone after the loss against the Raiders. Seahawks, a different team. Let me down last week, but I'm jumping right back on the back of that bird, and we're fly, War Eagle, Seahawk, whatever, Osprey, whatever the hell you are.
I love when I watch guys on ESPN or whatever I was watching Sunday say, and this is when the Seahawks come. They're like 20-1 in the last 5 weeks and they lose it.
Yeah.
I mean, just shut up.
But we do the same thing.
We do, but we're not getting paid.
Yeah. Pay us and we'll shut up.
You don't have to watch this either, but it's free.
And thank you for doing it. By the way, before we forget, thank your guy.
Oh, yeah, John Hanson. I think he's the only guy that watches us on Facebook, but God darn it, thank you for watching on
Stick
Facebook.
with us, Mr.
John
Hanson.
We are going to be big.
You.
And when we're
You're
big,
a good man.
We're taking you with us.
And if you have a wife or a partner, they should appreciate you too.
That's right.
And then your neighbors should appreciate you. You're a good man, John Hanson. Good, solid, electric football watching man.
You
Colts.
true blood footballite.
Colts at the Jets.
Wait, I didn't get my sting.
Whoa, who wants your sting? Go ahead.
What should have been the NFC Championship game this year isn't now. Seattle 6.5-point favorites, and I think that's high. But I think they win. The Panthers will try. They'll be dead in a minute. They just can't finish the games. Taking the Seahawks. Colts, Jets. Anyone need tickets?
Ryan's going to win this one, and I'm going to make this. I have not once made this in the garbage can. in all our time here,
And
and
you
I
still
still have not.
Anyway,
Jets.
what?
Because Todd Bowles is playing Ryan Fitzpatrick. They desperately want to move up in the draft, evidently, and they don't want to check out their young quarterback.
Wouldn't you want to
But
lose?
I
I'd
like
want
the
to
Jets.
lose at this
I
point.
would be tanking like hell if I were the Jets.
I would be tanking too, but they're not going to do it. I'm taking the Jets.
And the Colts defense is just that damn bad. We love you, John
Thanks
Hanson.
for watching John Hanson and the Muppets. Is it the Muppets? No,
uh,
that's Jim Henson. Oh, well.
Xander, Half Moon Picks, by the way. I watched your how to make good videos cheap, and I thought that was wonderful.
The
So,
football guru,
good
thanks
job,
for checking
Half
in
Moon
all the time. And, of course, the man that
Gio.
started, Gio. Here we go. Here
That's
we go.
electric football. Somebody turn this thing off.
Didn't even make the bar.
Turn
Bye.
it off.